Hi, in this video I will talk about how to create your own library. I will just create a simple resistor and capacitor. So we start from File, New, then Library. So here Altium asks you where to save it. You can save it on the cloud or you can save it locally. I will do it locally. Let's start with the schematic library, then create. So as a resistor, we have two pins. So we press tab and then we write one. We don't need a name for it. And then we place it. Then two here. So just small note here where we have to connect our net. So this should be faced opposite way. So press the space. And now this is correct. Just note when you place your two terminal here, be sure it's set up to 100 mile, which should match your schematic. Then I will draw the body from here. And you can see this is too big and too ugly to be in the schematic. So the thing you do, you press J and then change to 15. And here you can draw your body. Let me start from here. You can change the size of this to make the line more larger or to change the color. So it depends also on the company you are working on. Some of them, they have some color specification. So we give it the same color. Also this one, you can make it smaller, the length. So you can do it 15 or you can keep it as a default 100. So I don't want to see this one and two in my schematic. So I just disable the designator for this one and this one. Because it doesn't matter how you connect your resistor basically. Pin 1 to pin 2 or whatever. Second thing, I have to fill those. So the ID, I call it resistor 0402. Then designator or question mark. And this is the question mark, as we said, when you do annotation of your schematic, it will just replace it with R1 or R2 and so on. Then the command. So this I will keep the same of this one. And here the command in the schematic, you write the value of your resistor. Then the description, I will just call it resistor SMD 0402 generic, since we're doing a generic schematic for our passive component. Then I will add some parameter from here. So I will add manufacturer, then another parameter, manufacturer part number, parameter, tolerance. You can add also package size. And I always like to add parameter LSC part number. So since this is a generic resistor, you don't need this stage to add anything. So you don't need to add manufacturer and manufacturer number and so on. But in case you want to use this in your schematic and you have a specific type of resistor with a specific tolerance and specific application, so you can easily write all this parameter here even using generic resistor. So they are really useful to have, and you can get those number from your supplier. I will show you how. So if you go to DigiKey, let's say you want exactly this resistor, then you copy this, the manufacturer, and then you write the name, and then you also copy manufacturer part number and so on. And whenever you put here, it will be in your bill of material. So why I like to add this LCSC, because also if I have a specific resistor, I will look on the LCSC website, and then I will add the number of LCSC. That's because if you're ordering from GLC PCB, they're using this manufacturer, and when you upload your bill of material file, it will automatically detect this number on the system of GLC PCB. Close this. So the last thing in this part is here you can have the type. So since it's passive, I put passive. If it's an input pin, you can put it an input pin or out pin and so on. But since I'm creating a resistor, so it's a passive component, so I just choose this one. Then Control S to save. So if you go to your Altium, there is a folder called library. It's always good to organize all your libraries. And then I just created the generic library. And then I just write generic schematic library and then save. It's also a good idea to make a folder called also 3D. Then in case you want any 3D to do your library, then you can find it on the files of 3D. So that's it about how to make a generic library for a resistor. Thanks.